Good morning, students. In the previous video, we learned about the fractional distillation of petroleum and destructive distillation of coal. Now, when we burn coal or diesel, what are the byproducts or what are the things that are produced? On burning coal and diesel, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, and nitrogen oxide along with smoke is released. Now when these oxides, that is carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, when these oxides, when they dissolve in the rainwater, what will they form? When they dissolve in the rainwater, they come down in the form of acid rain. Okay, and this kind of acid rain is very harmful for the building, soils, crops, okay, and they can also cause breathing problems. So on burning of coal and diesel, not only do they produce acid rain, they also form global warming. Okay, global warming is also formed due to the excessive due to the burning of all these fossil fuels. Now what is global warming? The phenomenon due to which excessive heat is trapped in the atmosphere is called as global warming. Okay, that is, excessive heat is trapped in the atmosphere. And how this excessive heat is trapped in the atmosphere? It is because of the excessive amount of carbon dioxide. You all know, children, because of burning of all the fossil fuels, a lot of carbon dioxide is produced, and this is leading to the global warming. When there is a lot of carbon dioxide traps a lot of heat. Okay, it also produces a lot of heat. Heat is trapped inside. So this is resulting in the global warming. And this global warming is leading to melting of polar ice caps, and there are changes in the weather. Nowadays, you all can see there are so many changes in the weather. Everywhere you can see floods in the close coastal areas and all. Okay. Now, conservation of fossil fuels. How to conserve fossil fuels? I told you in the beginning of the chapter, fossil fuels are non-renewable fuels, or you can say they all are non-renewable. Okay, so we have to save them. So energy saved is energy produced. So instead of using too many fossil fuels, we should use alternative fuels. Okay, like hydro energy, solar energy, wind energy. They all are alternative sources of energy. Okay. In India, the Petroleum Conservation Research Association, PCRA, give advice to save petrol and diesel. Then we should drive at constant and moderate speed. We should switch off the engine at traffic lights. Okay, whenever there are traffic lights, we should switch off the engine. Then we should ensure correct tire pressure, and we should always maintain continuously ensure the regular maintenance of vehicle. These are all are important so that we can conserve the fossil fuel. Now let's move on to the next topic, that is combustion. What is combustion? Combustion means the process of burning of fuels to produce heat and light. Okay, in the beginning itself I told you combustion means the process of burning. Okay, process of burning of fuels is called as combustion. Now the materials which can easily burn are called as combustible materials, like paper, wood, petrol, kerosene. All these materials, they can burn easily, they can burn, so they are called as combustible materials. Okay, but there are substances which do not burn easily, and those kind of substances are called as non-combustible materials, like iron will not burn. Glass also does not burn. Most of the metals, they do not burn. Clear, children? Then this is combustion. Now what is the supporter of combustion? It is given here supports. Actually it should be supporter of combustion. What is the supporter of combustion? Supporter of combustion is air or oxygen. Air or oxygen is supporter of combustion, because you all know, children, without oxygen combustion cannot take place. If combustion means burning. If combustion has to take place, there has to be oxygen. So, what is supporter of combustion? Supporter of combustion is air or oxygen. Air or oxygen is supporter of combustion. Clear, children? Then the next one is, yes, there is a exception also. Some of the combustion can also take place in the absence of oxygen. Okay, it can also take place in the absence of oxygen. For example, sodium can burn in the atmosphere of chlorine. Okay, when sodium is kept with chlorine, it can burn. Even if there is no oxygen, it will burn. So sodium along with chlorine can be taken as a non-combustible substance. Okay, it is burning in the absence of oxygen. Rest other objects like wood, paper, coal, hydrogen, LPG, CNG, petrol, all these are combustible substances. Okay, so I hope, children, that combustible substance and non-combustible substances is clear to all of you. Types of combustion we will study in the next video. Till then, take care and be safe.